Hello good people, good to see you once again. Leo tunazungumzia how to invest as little as 100 Kenyan shilling kwa Safaricom on a new platform yenye inaitwa Mali, and you'll be able to make interest kila siku. Alright, so stick around, this is a good one. Make sure umewatch hii video from the beginning up to the end ndio uelewe, cause nitaelezea step by step how you do it. Alright, but before we do that, as always, take 1 second, it is free and fast. You know what? Hapo hivyo chini on your right kuna ka button kameandikwa subscribe. Take 1 second, just click that ka button subscribe, and then hapo hivyo chini kuna ka button kamechorwa mkono just like this, hit it. And guess what you've just done? I know you're asking yourself, like, fine, what's the importance of that? You'll be notified whenever I upload a new video so that you will never miss any video. So let's get to today's business. All right. One thing you're supposed to understand, Safaricom has launched, or actually launched back in 2019, a platform called Mali. All right, Mali simply means property. Property ni kumaanisha you can be able to invest it and make something out of it. Perhaps uko na pesa ziko hapo kwa M-Pesa zinerest tu hivyo, you are not doing, you are not doing anything about it, and this is what you can be able to do and be able to earn interest kila siku, and at the end of the day you have your money. I always give you good tips. All right, so these are the requirements. Nini unahitaji ndio uweze kujoin the Safaricom Mali investment? These are the requirements. All right, number one, you have to be at least 18 years and above. Of course, that means you're an adult. Any decision that you're making as far as the investments are concerned, you are okay with it and you understand exactly what you're doing. All right, and number two, you must have a Safaricom line that you've been operating with an M-Pesa registered that he has been in operation for at least 3 months. Get my point? So you cannot just rush right now, go buy a Safaricom line, and then you think that you invest kwa Mali. No, that Safaricom line, you must have been in operation as far as the M-Pesa is concerned for the last 3 months. All right. So bearing in mind, those are the main requirements that you have to have. Then what are the other requirements that you need to do? The minimum amount of money that you can be able to invest for this Safaricom Mali is 100 Kenyan shillings. Alafu unaniambia ati hakuna pesa unaweza invest as low as 100 Kenyan shillings. I'm pretty sure that one you can be able to invest and earn something at the end of the day. All right. And the maximum that you can be able to invest on Safaricom Mali, it's per day is 300,000. You know why it is 300? Because it goes hand in hand with the capacity at which you are supposed to transact kwa M-Pesa. So je kunakuwa na ile limit ya M-Pesa transaction, it stays around 300,000 per day. So that is the maximum amount of money that you can be able to invest. If you have millions, then you can invest today 300, kesho 300, the other 300 until maybe you hit your target. All right, so how do you do it? It is very simple. You just dial *230. You dial *230 and then you go to the section of Mali, and then from there you follow the prompts and you're able to invest on that. Na kama unatumia the Safaricom app, that one is simple, of course, and I know nowadays a lot of people have that Safaricom app. Una go under the section of invest with Safaricom, or invest Mali, or invest something. Utaona tu your button iko tu hapo, and then you click it and you are able to invest your cash. All right, so we have actually understand how you can be able to go ahead and invest your money and do that. Let's get into the numbers. This is where people ask a lot of questions. Okay, how much do I earn at what period and such kind of a thing. All right, one thing that you're supposed to understand is that this interest that you're earning, it's daily. Every day you get your money. Every day there is accumulation of the interest, and of course that will be compounded at the end of the year. You get my point? But this is the advantage of Safaricom Mali, investing in Safaricom Mali. And by the way, they haven't paid me actually, and I'm not even advertising them. I'm just giving you an opportunity where you can go ahead and advertise that. All right, anyway, I'm making hashtag Joseph I advertise Safaricom. But anyway, let's get to the business. So you find that that money that you've already invested there, you can withdraw any moment you want. You can withdraw that money any moment you want, either all of it or partial of it. You can withdraw any moment, plus the interest more that you may pattern. The other point is that you can be able to do what? That money does not have any transaction charges. Like if you withdraw, it doesn't have any transaction charges and such kind of a thing. All right, so you find that whenever you want to withdraw your money from the investment, and then you can actually access your money any moment, and you can withdraw either all of it or partial withdraw, and there is no transaction charges. And also it's also fast. You can withdraw as quick as it is. When you tunaona Safaricom inakwanga quick to the M-Pesas, that is quick how it is. You get my point? So what happened is that with this Mali is as good and as efficient as that. And then the interest, just like I said, it accumulates daily, and then that will be compounded at the end of the year. You get my point? That's it. So now, how do you go about it? What happened is Safaricom, they have partnered with us a company called the Gengis, and the Gengis it's a legit and regulated broker from the Nairobi Stock Exchange, or rather, it's regulated by the CMA, that is the Capital Market Authority. And this is what you're supposed to understand. With this investment, you have to understand some figures how they go around. They usually give at least 10% of the amount of money that you have invested. And I can assure you, not many companies that give actually 10%. Actually, if you can go, basically what you're talking about here ni kama tu money market fund, all right? But on a Safaricom platform. Also, what you can realize is that they are giving you 10% of the total amount of money that you have invested. And I can assure you, maybe ni kampuni moja ama hakuna enye inapeananga over 10% investment per annum on whatever you have invested when it comes to money market fund. It's only one company. I don't want to name that company here, but it's maybe one or none, all right? And if that one gives you 10%, sometimes the wine fluctuates, so haiwezi kuwa predictable. So what I can assure you is this: hii pesa ambayo unapata at the end of the year per annum, it is a very good amount of money you earn at the end of the day. For example, and then the other thing that you're supposed to understand is that you are assured of your amount of money invested. This is 100% surety that your money won't get lost and your money will be available. And that means your invested capital, it is not at risk in any way. That's another advantage of this Safaricom Mali. That is that haitakuwa at any risk. You can actually access your amount that you have invested any moment you want, and it cannot lost, and it is there and you're sure. All right? Of course, I always tell people, whenever you're investing money, lazima you understand the numbers, kama kuna tax inalipo, na kama iko ni how much, nani anakukata tax na vitu kama hizo, because we have to build our country. So these are the tax that you're supposed to pay. There are basically like 4 taxes. Kuna moja inaitwa withholding tax of 15%, kuna ya 0.2%, kuna ya 0.15%. Perhaps maybe if I can read you each and every one, yenye inasema like hiyo ya 2%, hiyo ni ya a fund manager. You get my point? The fund manager gets 2%. The other one is trustees fees is 0.2%, and the other one is custodian fee. And custodian fee here is the bank, okay? Or the trustees fee here is the bank, and they have chosen KCB as their bank of their choice. The custodian fee here, they have chosen the SBM bank as their choice, all right? And of course, we have the withholding tax of 15%. So if you add up, that one will be close to like 18% or something of sort. Like, let's say you invest your 100K at the end of the, you invest your 100K, and at the end of the year, you're supposed to get 10,000 because they are giving you 10%. So once you you minus the taxes and such kind of a thing, you are likely to get like 8,300 or 8,200 and something. Effortlessly, you've done nothing about it. Instead of your money resting in your bank, doesn't earn you any income. And I can assure you one thing: sidhani kuna bank yenye inapeana 10%. I don't think so. Most of the bank, they give you 7%, 8%, all right? So personally, I find it worthy and important to go like withdraw your money from the bank and then put it in your Safaricom Mali, because you actually be earning more than what is you earning or what you're earning in the bank. It's as simple as that. I always tell you people, guys, numbers matters a lot, and numbers don't lie, and money is all about numbers. You have to get your numbers correct, because if you get your numbers correct, then I can assure you will always be one step ahead. All right? For example, like right now as you speak, like last month they said that the inflation of Kenya did hit 9.2%. So if you've invested on Safaricom Mali and it's giving you 10%, that means you're already covered with inflation and you're good to go. So they're giving you 10%. Then if you minus the tax and whatever, then you will earn around to 8,300, 8,200 and something, just close to that number, all right? And remember this, that is of 10%. What if that of 7% and 8%, and then minus the taxes na vitu kama hizo? So personally, I find it worthy. It is good to go ahead and invest it and earn something at the end of the day. That's it. All right, guys, if you managed to reach this video up to this point, let me just recap, and I want to say thank you very much. Let me just recap what I've just said in a very quick way. Nimesema hivi, you have to be 18 years and above. Number 2, the minimum that you can invest, it's only 100 shilling and above, and maximum that you can invest in a single day is 300K. And number 3, I've said that this interest huwa inakuanga earned each and every day. Number 4 nikasema this amount the only way the way you can be able to access that specific platform is by you dial *230# and then you go to the section of your Mali and then follow the prompt, and then from there you're able to invest. And I did say for you to qualify, you also have to have a line that has been operation as far as the investor is concerned for the last 3 months. And with that qualification, get yourself congratulations, because you qualify to invest in this specific type of investment. Safaricom decided to get themselves into unit trust. Unit trust basically means you want to pull up resources from different and small resources from the small investors, and then once they get that money, they put that money somewhere in investment. Once they get the profit, they share with you. As simple as that. That's how they do it. And by the way, there's some advantages that can actually lure you into investing in Safaricom. Recently, less than 2 days ago, they gave out figures that they have registered in Ethiopia, because they were enrolled in Ethiopia, and they have registered close to 9 million new registrations in Ethiopia. What does that tell you? They're actually making inroads in that specific country and has over 112 million people. That tells you that the future of the Safaricom, it's actually dazzling. It's good and it is nice, and you can take advantage of it right now, make some cash, and we move to the next level. You know why I've given that opportunity or that idea is because some of us here don't like to risk, and they are like, okay, fine, I don't want to invest in a business that kind of giving me, hectic. I don't know what to do. Then why not grab this opportunity? Go ahead, grab this opportunity, invest your money. And I've just said it's as low as 100 bob. And I'm pretty sure there is money in your Safaricom that is just idling. And why don't you go ahead and do that and earn something out of it? As simple as that. Remember, if this is your first time you're seeing this face, my name is Good Joseph. Talk about money, investment, anything related to your cash. If that is cup of your coffee, and I believe almost everyone loves money, this is the place to be. And how can you be a member of this channel? By simple, subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, share it with a position to comment down below, tell me what you think, because I'm a believer you have something else that I also can learn from you. But as of now, what can I say? If you would like any booklets of mine, I have different booklets. I have booklets about shares, I have booklets about a money market fund, I have booklets about circles, booklets about business plans, business ideas, how to revamp sales, money management. If you would like any of that copy, it is only 220. Contact me. I'll leave my number in the description of this video. Get my number, text me WhatsApp. I send your copy to your WhatsApp as a soft copy. Also, I'll still leave my email as well. You can contact me also. So for now, what can I say apart from thank you? See you in the next one. Goodbye.